Huggy duggy duggy. Hey, so I wanted to share again about something really cool that just happened again. It happened even faster. Like that today. So today, this morning, great news too, was I put in the call to the boatyard here to tell them, or to find, not tell them, but to find out I was ready to go in the water and what days they had available. And it can be up to a month out to get in that lineup, and just so happens they had someone canceled out. So the 18th at 7 a.m. is my appointment, June 18th, coming up here really quick. By the time you see this video, this date will have already passed, but the videos are a couple, about 10 weeks behind. So what happened is, so this morning I put in the call to the boatyard for a splash date of the 18th at 7 a.m. And I was building up to that and getting ready to do that over the past couple days, and I felt it just really kind of getting inside me, like it was starting to twist me up a little bit. Holy crap, yeah. Because now, I've been working on this boat for 8 months, I figure now. I started in October to November. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. It's now June, middle of June is when I'm splashing it. So pretty close to 8 months, thereabouts, refitting this boat and learning everything that I could about it, and having some real struggles, physically, mentally, when I broke my hand, mentally, just whether I was going to be able to do this, because had to learn so much so quick. Wow. Yeah, so anyways, I've got a splash date, and I was having a hard day. It really hit me, reality, and I was just like overwhelmed, but then not like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like this, just like not sure how to react, because it's been so long. This is like a fort. It's been a fort, not a boat. I've never sailed a boat. It's huge for me to have a home for her and I. Wanagi's down here sleeping. I'm scared. That's the truth. I'm pretty scared. I got a lot of shit I gotta face. The ocean. I mean, I love the ocean, but it's a 41-foot boat. It's a 41-foot house. I got the love of my life, my dog, with me. I gotta take care of her. Got her a new life jacket. She'll have that in a video. But I just want to be honest, is because, man, my emotions are running. Because I don't want to mess up somehow, or I don't even know what that means. And so there's some fear, just some irrational things that are flying through, and that's the emotions. And the key to it all, the emotions. And so anyways, I want to share, because what happened is I just really, near the end of the day today, I went and I did a grocery thing, whatever it's called. I went and did a resupply, basically, for the boat, to have food and stuff, because I was actually running into issues with being able to make myself something to eat conveniently, with being able to continue to work and without getting sidetracked and having to prepare a lot of something. So anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Well, anyways, so I went and I resupplied the boat, food, a bunch of other stuff I needed. And then when I got back here, I just really, that emotion of the whole thing was coming to a peak. Like this whole 8-month experience of refitting this sailboat, a new home, a new adventure, a new everything, like learning to sail this thing, and handle it, single-handed. I've been looking for crew, and I'll try and get someone. I definitely will have someone when I go south if I need to, or I'll wait another year, but because I don't want to die. Because that's part of the fear of a lot of it is messing up and sinking my boat. But anyways, so irrational. So, but I want to say is we came back to the boat, or she was here in the boat. I brought everything back, unpacked. We got her sorted, played ball a little bit, and then her and I went out on that jetty I've shown in some of my videos where we go to that patio. We just walked out there, and what I had to do was settle for myself that, look, man, you're not there. That's 18 days, from now. It's a little bit less than 18 days from now, but say 12 days from now. It's not right now. It's not this very second. What's important this very second is for me to be here right now in this very second so that I can not get caught up in that stuff from the past or the future. Because yes, I'm going to get to the point I'm going to be putting this thing in the water. I got a fair amount to do before that happens. I can do it. I've crushed out a lot of stuff on this boat since I've been on the heart. I put a lot of hours and time in. And so I know I'm capable. And I've faced a lot of scary stuff in my life, and I've just walked through it, and that's what you do. You just walk through it, period, end quotes. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just excited. But anyways, I was walking out I'm walking out that jetty, and that was what I did. I just realized I just need to be in today, like now, like right here, not over there in the future, what's going to happen, and get myself fuckered up so I can't even do my boat work that I need to finish this thing out. And so we took a walk, and it was about her and watching her and letting her enjoy herself, because she's in the now. When we're walking, she's sniffing every damn blade of grass, looking for rabbits running around. Yeah. And so I got there. When we sat on that wood deck out there on the rocks, and she was sitting there just relaxing too. She likes that. She just watches. So I think she's going to enjoy being out on this boat, especially on the hook. Maybe not when we're moving, keeled over. She'll be down here, but on the hook, I think she'll enjoy what's coming for her. A good adventure for her. Yeah. But anyway, so I gain my thoughts. So I let it go out there. I did it again. I started my breathing exercises, which is all that meditation is, I believe, is just breath. Spirituality's breath. Religion, the bottom line, religion, I don't know. Anyway, spirituality's breath. And yeah, that's all you need to know that's all I need to know is just get back to that 3 breaths. And control, just let them go and just do it. And it works every time, all the time. It's like that cologne from Anchorman. Works 60% of the time, 100% of the time. Or works something like that. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so I'm walking out on that jetty, and I just let it go. I just did. And I just walked in. I was there, and it was rad. And we saved a little goose thing because there's a bunch of geese there in that gated area, and they're babies this time of year, and one of them was caught in a chain link fence. She went up by it. She didn't hurt it. She was just seeing what was going on. Thing was jammed in the fence thing, couldn't get through. The rest of them somehow got all the way through. So I got down there, and Mom was squawking, and I just kind of folded the little guy's legs back, let her go, and it went. And then we went and hung out on the deck and watched the sun on the water and some sailboats out there. And it was glass smooth out there today on the water. Like, there was a guy on a boat jet skiing in Bellingham Bay. Or not jet skiing, I mean wakeboarding, or like, it was like a wakeboard, I bet. He was way out there, but he was behind a dinghy with an outboard motor, a little rubber dinghy. And he was cruising, wakeboarding. Because it was like a lake. It was flat glass. The whole bay he had. It was amazing. Because no wind. Anyways, beautiful. But that's what took me away. And then I came back. We came back to the boat, and there's a really cool guy next door, has a boat here he's selling. I don't know whose it is, maybe his sister's or something, but he has a lot of history on the boat, and so there's fond memories and stuff, family and him, I think, on that boat. But he's about my age, and he's a cool cat, and I asked him to come over if he'd help me just kind of get that rudder up in the boat, because I had gotten it halfway up today, and I was using straps trying to get my rudder back up in the boat, because I painted it ablative and all that. It's ready to go in. Repaired everything, and I couldn't get it in, and it's heavy. It's solid steel inside the under the fiberglass and all that stuff, epoxy. It's a stout rudder. It's balanced well, so it moves easy once it's in. But I couldn't get it up in, and then it's hard to get it up in there because it's got to be just the right angle, because it's a tight fit. That's why it wouldn't come out. Nothing changed there. So, but he came over, and both of us got on it, and we got it about halfway in, got the wood blocks under, and then that was it. We couldn't get any farther in, and then we were having a little conversation about oil and greasing things up, and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I put some oil in there? Like, duh. Hello. Like I was just jousting myself, or I was just making fun of myself with him, just like, I'm a moron. Like, really? God, how could I forget that? So I just did that. I went, he bailed. He said he'd probably be back by today. It was a lot of work, us getting it up in there, because we had to muscle it in. And I may be whatever, but I got some arms. I was sitting on the ground, so I didn't have my back or whatever, but I was just using my arms. And I've had double fusion in my neck, but I still got some muscles from doing what I did with this boat, and then just muscle memory from digging fire line my whole life. But anyways, we couldn't get it up in there, but I appreciated his help. It was really cool of him, and he's maybe going to come by tomorrow, but he'll come by tomorrow, and I'll be able to show him, and I'll say, dude, I went and dropped like 3 drops of this penetrating oil down the shaft from inside the stern cabin through the hole, and I went down there and sat on that wood, and it took a little bit, and I got it up, and got it up farther, and it took me about 10 minutes, and I, just from sitting position, I was able to push that thing up in and get a screwdriver in the hole where the skeg, it's a brass part of the rudder. The rudder is up here. There's a skeg piece that comes down off the boat, and there's a bronze piece that goes up on that. That's part of the rudder assembly. So it locks it in the skeg, and then it locks. It's a pivot point at the joint that we had to go through, and then up above that is the housing, and that connects to the autopilot. Big chain link, frickin' on big brass half dial things. It's a pretty stout steering system, for sure. It'll last me for years now, you know. And I resealed that with 4,000, 4,200 basically, but it's this newer stuff, 3M 4,000. And I put a lot in there, and that's good in there, so it shouldn't even seep or leak or anything, at least the housing part. But yeah, so that rudder went back in just by me. I mean, I had to sit down there, and I had to use some of my muscle or whatever to push it up in there, but it went in. I've got to put the hardware through tomorrow, and then do the assembly in the stern cabin, and once that's done, I can start storing stuff in that stern cabin, because I've already painted all the bilges in there under the settee where the sleeping part is. There's a bunch of cabinets that lift off, and you can store stuff. So all my camping gear and all that stuff that I'm taking with me, so I could do hiking, backpacking trips on islands and volcanoes and who knows where else, jungles of Peru. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get hit in the hay. It's getting about 10 o'clock here. I had a busy day today. I had a busy day yesterday. And tomorrow we go pick up some packages, and that'll be unwrapping those tomorrow in a video. I don't know if it'll be part of this video. It might be next week. I don't know. Maybe you'll get a few of the packages. We got some really cool coming. I'm really excited about it. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and ring that little bell down there. You can get notified of future videos. I'm trying to post videos once a week. Every Friday is when a new video will be released. And we're about 10 weeks ahead in our videos right now. So it's every Friday for the next 10 weeks all the way through July. So the splashing's going to be coming up. We'll probably do some sort of live thing on the splashing, so people that have been following my videos don't have to wait till August to see the boat going in the water. And then they can just continue to watch the rest of the refit. And next it'll be when Billy and Wanagi and Billy sailing, not doing boat work. Wanagi sore from wrenching. You're wrenching. Oh, yeah, you little cutie. She's a cutie. Here, check her out. This is her little spot down here. We got her huge dog bed. It was the best one I could find, biggest one. And then I got memory foam down. And then she's got a quilted mattress cover. And then we change her sheet out every day. She's got fitted sheets. Well, we shake them out, so it's an easy way for me to control the hair, but it also makes her feel good. So she's like got her own little bed. Yeah, you getting filmed, honey. She's getting used to it, huh? Look, what a little ham. You're pretty cute, buddy. You are. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good doggy. Look at those eyes rolling around. She's watching us. She knows something's up, huh? You're a little cutie, buddy. Yeah, you're a cutie. Okay. Right on. All right, we'll get you.